Well, Mary, oh, Mary, don't you tell the Martha not to mourn. Martha, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army, you know they've been drowned, singing Mary, oh, Mary, don't you tell the Martha not to mourn. Martha, don't you mourn.
Boom, 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 boom. Now tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you, when judgment comes for you. Tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to hide. When judgment comes for you, 'cause it's gonna come for you.
Looking at for water, easy season for Charlie. Little boo God's got him, and I'm gonna miss everybody out of roll and flow. Okay, look at the wild flag and play for dust, and they play too deep for being sad. Little legs I got to be. Tell me your feature deceased, would it please? Marry me by my grand, when you can't go follow
God bless you, working on a plan to heaven. Follow the Lord on 24/7 days. God is who we praise, even though the devil's all up in my face, but he keeping me safe and in my place. Say grace to the gates of race without a chance to face the judge, and it gets my soul with buzz. Grudge because there's no mercy for thugs. Ooh, what can I do? It's all about the family and how we grow. Can I get a witness? Let it unfold. We live in our lives, so we turn our soul. Hey, oh, hey.
And we're praying, we're praying, we're praying, we're praying. Every day, every day, every day, every day. And we're praying, we're praying, we're praying, we're praying. Still with laces. Now follow me, Rosto. Weather is tolerant, savage. Gonna take a visit to the people that's long gone there. While he's a terrible. Instead of keeping up with family. Exactly how many days we got lasting? While you laughing, we're passing the way. We gonna rest our souls, 'cause I know I'ma meet you up at the crossroad. Y'all know never ever got love in them both thugs, baby.
Long gone, really wish you could come home. But when it's time to die, gotta go bye-bye. All the little thug could do was cry. Why they kill my dog? Yeah, man, I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. And he shouldn't be gone in front of his home. When they did, the boo was wrong. Who's so wrong? Gotta hold on, gotta stay strong. When it comes, better believe on. Gotta show that you can lean on, lean on.
And we praying, we praying, we praying, we praying. Every day, every day, every day, every day. And we praying, we praying, we praying, we praying. Every day. See you at the crossroads, crossroads. See you at the crossroads, crossroads. See you at the crossroads, crossroads. See you at the crossroads, crossroads.
And I'm gonna miss everybody, and I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody, and I'm gonna miss everybody, and I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody.
Living in a hateful world, sending it straight, that's how we roll. Living in a hateful world, sending it straight, that's how we roll. Living in a hateful world, sending it straight, that's how we roll. And that's in a good little YSI, he told me we lived it
What's up with that money, y'all? See my bigger cousin was home. Somebody really, everybody wanna test the stuff. And Miss Lee's instead of easy to fall. And nobody's sitting and cussing and telling them that they didn't win anything. Wanna come again and again. Now tell me what you gonna do.
Can somebody, anybody tell me why? Hey, can somebody, anybody tell me why? We die, we die. I don't wanna die. Go so wrong, go wrong. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. So you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads.
It just popped up. What's happening, you guys? This is Boss Lady Armani with Open the Box, and I have my two lovely co-hosts with me, Isis Box. I do apologize. And Mario, y'all missed the book Tucson.
What's going on?
And tonight, we're basically putting in some time to recognize domestic violence. It's been a lot of domestic violence in the world, especially our city, Mobile, Alabama. So we would like to recognize the whole domestic violence epidemic that's touching a lot of hearts and homes and families. So basically what we're going to do is just have an open table discussion about domestic violence before we actually get into our Thirsty Thursday topics. And I mean, I have been a person that has gone through domestic violence. And, you know, a lot of people will state that it's a learned behavior, but I disagree with that because I did not see my mom, grandmother, sisters, nothing of such sort get beat on. So it being a learned behavior, I do disagree with that. Now, it can be a learned behavior when sometimes that's the only thing that people know. But I also am with sometimes people don't know what love is. So therefore, they don't know that love doesn't hurt or love doesn't use physical, verbal, mental, or emotionally abuse you. And so I think that's what my problem was. I really didn't know what love was. I grew up in a home that I didn't know anything about affection, so I didn't know what was really right and what was really wrong. And I think my first encounter with a domestic violence situation was when I was 14. And I remember going to high school, I had this boyfriend, and we had got into it. I don't even know what it was about, but we had like a simple argument, and I wind up in the trash can. And at Murphy High School, they used to have like big-ass barrels that they used as trash cans. And, you know, I was nothing but like, I wasn't even a book. I was like 95 pounds, so you know, it was easily to just toss my ass in the trash can when it got mad. And, you know, my feelings was hurt because I was embarrassed. But I can say I continued to be in a relationship with this guy after he did what he did. Now, you know, I really didn't know anything of it. I didn't know that it was a start to being abusive, you know, because I didn't get a black eye, I didn't get choked. So I really just didn't know. But I accepted it at that point. And then later on in life, I started dealing with physical and mental, emotionally being abused. And my problem was I hid it from, like, people that I know love me, because my thing is, and a lot of people aren't like that, I don't like putting people in my personal business like that, because especially if I know I'm going to go back to somebody. So I'm going to be a fool if I tell my mom and my grandmama and I know they ain't got no fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have no chill. You know what I'm saying? They them old school mama and grandmama. They coming packing if I say somebody going to mess with me. So, you know, I hid a lot of stuff. And then it had got to one point my mama she started realizing it. You know, and she just was like, I hope you don't think that hat hiding your black eye or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, looking at it back then, I was like, man, I ain't way too much. They ain't have to hit me. All they had to do was, like, push me down or walk away or something like that. But I know a lot of the times, you probably won't hear a lot of women say that, but I used to always start and provoke a fight. You know what I'm saying? When somebody be like, man, I'm finna go. Oh, no, the fuck you ain't finna go. You know, like, I'm real forceful. Like, you gonna hear what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I was one of those type of females. You know what I'm saying? Get all in your face, slap you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga, you gonna disrespect me? Bye. You know what I'm saying? My mama used to always tell me, well, you know, we say men don't pose to hit women, but you best believe if you hit somebody else's child, they gonna hit your ass back, regardless of if you're a male or a female. So I think it's just all about handling your anger and emotions. A lot of people just really don't know how to handle their anger and emotions, because even after I got out of an abusive relationship with guys, I put myself in that situation, and I started being abusive to my wife because that's all I knew. You know, when I get mad, I supposed to fight it at. You know what I'm saying? I was just an angry ass woman. I had been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I knew is when you get mad, shit, you haul off and you hit somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or if they say something you don't like, you hit them motherfuckers in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? That was me. You know what I'm saying? But I can say I didn't deserve all the name calling me bitches and hoes, especially in front of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because to this day, I haven't been in no situation like that in 10 or 11 years, but my son still bring it up as if it happened yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And it fucks with him mentally because he like, why you let that nigga call you a B? You know what I'm saying? Why you let him hit you in front of us? Like, why you let him do this? Why you left us at home with somebody that used to beat your ass? You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't thinking about it back then, but to hear your own child say, you know, if he was doing it to you, have you ever thought about he was doing that shit to us too? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that hurts me. And a lot of us grown adults don't look at the situation as far as the kids. We just look at it like, you know, we had a bad argument, we had a fight, but it's okay today. And, you know, I hear a lot of people say, well, you need to get out. You need to get out. You know what I'm saying? It's not as easy as said. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know a lot of people don't even know or could picture somebody that once loved them or loved them hurting them. Like, in all the domestic situations I've been in, not one time have it crossed my mind that this nigga could kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think like that. So for all the people was like, oh, I wish they could have got out before it happened. Who the fuck thinks like that? Who think that a person that they love so much or, you know, they done been in a relationship with is gonna get to that point where that person is gonna do that to them? You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really think like that. Now, it is some situations where a lot of these women be knowing that he crazy. Because if he up and out turning a barrel to a gun, talking to himself, pointing at you and your children, you know what I'm saying? And you survive through that, but you still stay. You had enough time to tell somebody, look, I ain't comfortable in this relationship. Johnny was just pointing the gun at us the night before. You know what I'm saying? But then you have women like that'll stay in a relationship. But a woman that don't know or think that my boyfriend, my old man, my baby daddy, my husband could kill me. You know what I'm saying? Not even just the men killing women. It's women around here killing and shooting men. You know what I'm saying? It was somebody on the news, 50-some years old, 60-some years old, and she shot her husband, and he was in a wheelchair. Like, he couldn't even defend himself. You see what I'm saying? So I just feel like domestic violence is wrong, period. Shouldn't nobody put their hands on nobody's child. If you that upset, guess what? Walk away, leave. Because in that instant of you being mad and angry, you could kill somebody or you could kill yourself, you know. And I mean, just because a lot of people don't know how to cope with their emotions or anger doesn't make them a bad person, you know, because I feel like if you're a friend of a person like that or a sibling or a parent, you know, you need to talk to them and be like, man, I think you need to seek some help about your anger because I don't want to ever see you on the news. I don't want you to ever hurt nobody. Because a lot of us, especially African Americans, have been through so much, and we was taught to not tell people what goes on in the household, so we hold that shit in. And so just think about you growing up and you being an adult, but you done hid the fact that mama boyfriend used to do this, or daddy girlfriend used to do this, or my uncle used to do this to me, or my auntie used to do this to me, or all that stuff mentally fucks with you. So then you grow up and you be this angry, bitter person, and don't nobody understand why. So, like, Mario, what you feel about the whole domestic violence situation?
Myself, I don't really feel like it's nothing that a woman can do to make me hit her, as far as like physically hitting her, beating her, slapping her, nothing like that. Mm-hmm. I just can't see it. So I don't really feel like it's no reason it makes any sense to me for another man to tell me, well, this is why I hit her. Mm-hmm. Like, it ain't nothing you can do that can hurt me that bad where I gotta hit you. So I don't know. I'm not somebody that's big on that. Like, I would probably help you and wind up getting in trouble because you'll probably be on your old man's side afterwards. Mm-hmm. So I just try to stay away from it.
And I think that's what a lot of people tend to do. they don't get in situations, especially if they know that their friends or family members going to go right back to them, you know, because that just defeats the person. And now you hate this person, but then you got to